Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review, and in the kitchen because it's -3 out there and I'm not reviewing in the shed in the cold. No. So today we're going to review Budvar Dark Lager. I actually won a full case of this from a Budvar competition on Instagram, so big thank you to Budvar for picking my name out and picking a beer reviewer's name out of all people to pick out. So it's 4.7% dark lager, Budvar, the original makers of Budweiser, and their version is a lot better than the other version. But we'll not get into politics because, it's not that sort of review. So I'll just find a tin opener, because it does help to have a tin opener. I should have had it before I even started, but hey ho. And there we go. So there we go. Dark pour. You wouldn't call that a black pour. Depends on where you're looking. Looks like a dark brown pour, doesn't it? Bit of a tan head going off. So you look at this and you think that's a lager. What's going off? So dark lagers are a funny breed. If you've been a lager drinker all your life, and someone comes up with this and says, "Yeah, there's a lager," and you're like, "It's not a lager, mate." It is a lager. That's not a lager, and it's bonkers. It's in them categories of black IPA. You drink a black IPA, it tastes like a stout, and it's like, eh. And it's Schwartz beer as well. You know, they're in that funny world. But anyway, Budvar Dark. Here we go. Look at that. Looks good. Certainly got a lovely malty aroma on it. This is room temperature. It's been on the floor in the dining room. Yeah, lovely candid malty aroma coming off it. First and foremost, it does not taste like any, shall we say, standard lager. It's got lovely earthiness right at the back end. Just then, it just floated in. Oh, Bayek, that is nice. And I've got another 11 bottles in the shed, which is good really, because I may give some to the happy drinkers, but I'll keep the rest for some time in the spring and summer when it gets a bit warmer, unless I fancy a sneaky beer, and I'm not going down the sneaky beer route, so I'll try not to at least. You never know. One never knows in this life. After a long day outside in the cold, and blimey, has it been cold? It's been rough, and roll on next week when supposedly the temperatures are going to go back up to a normal winter's temperature instead of this really, really cold stuff. Ooh. Oh. So yeah, tasting very well. Like I say, lovely maltiness. Get a candid flavour from it. A nice touch of roasty toasty. It's going down well, and even better because it's free. Although that doesn't mean I'd score it any higher just because it's free. You know, the fact of the matter is, it's a lovely beer, and the only place I've seen it locally to buy has been Home Bargains. They seem to have it as one of their lines that they have quite regular. Certainly some of their own bargain stores. Now, for a standard lager drinker, this is something very, very different to you. It's worth getting a bottle and giving it a punt and see how you go. Obviously, if you're used to drinking standard lager, shall we say, then, you know, it's a new world. But it's an interesting new world, and it's a new world, you know, it's worth venturing into these worlds and seeing if you like a certain type, a style of beer. For me, yeah, lovely dark colour, hitting the spot, lovely. I wouldn't say it's room temperature. Been on the floor in the dining room. Obviously, we don't have the heating on all day in the house for simple reasons, can't afford it. Whereas at work, the heating's on all the time. Must cost them an absolute fortune. Or keeping the heat on, does that stop, you know, are you just topping the heat up rather than, yeah, I won't want the bill anyway, regardless. Our heating goes on for a few hours a day and that's it. And it used to be on for longer. I think it depends on the house we've been in, because in some houses, in one of the houses we were in, you could have the heating on all day and it made no difference whatsoever. Because some idiot took out the wall to the stairs and made it open plan, and literally all the heat's going straight upstairs. So upstairs is nice, downstairs is freezing. So we actually put the wall back in. I mean, in here, in this house now, we have a Caligas fire and the aircon. So we have a little Caligas fire in the winter months, the really bad winter months, and it just gives us that nice drop of heat. Upstairs is warm, but downstairs is chilly. And then we've got the aircon first thing in the morning when I'm not there, because no one else touches the Caligas fire for some strange reason. So they put the aircon on and they keep warm with the aircon. And the aircon's cheap as chips. So a bit like hair sauce eating or whatever they call it, you know. So, did I enjoy this? Absolutely, yeah. Really like this. It's a pleasure to be reviewing it. Big thank you to Budvar for choosing my name. Never win anything on Instagram because I've got the Raggy's Beer Reviews channel, but that will change soon. It will just the channel across all my social networks will just be called Raggy's Reviews, and yeah, once I can get the bloody get on the internet and do some editing and just make a new sign, you know. I am not, and never have been, very good at the old graphics and banners and all that rubbish. Yeah. But yeah, once I've got that done, then at least that'll be the new name for the channel. Raggy Reviews what though? Oh, there's something else. Yes, it'll be interesting. But anyway, would I drink this again? Absolutely. Out of 5. Now, technically it's a lager, so I'll review it as a lager. And that, as a lager, is absolutely outstanding. As a lager, yeah, absolutely outstanding. Kicks the arse off any lagers out there. Peroni's Doppio Molto is probably a close battle, even though they're 2% nearly difference in ABV. But yeah, 4.7 out of 5 against other lagers. Ooh, thank you for watching.